Hey there. I want to talk to you about your messages from the universe, those things that move in and through and toward you and radiating all the time for your happiest and highest and best. My name is Dr. Darcy Lord, and I'm a self-love expert. And one of the most important principles for self-love practice is to make your own inner guidance your highest authority. And what's beautiful is that your own inner guidance is aligned with the messages and the inklings and the nudges that you get all day, every day. It's just that a lot of us didn't connect it together, that things that are external, like actual signs, or things that you read or that you hear, that you can feel like, oh, that resonates with my soul. That's for me. So it's the way the universe talks to you. Those universal messages can come from those external signs, even from listening to this video right now, or other teachers that you really enjoy. Also, they come from the inside of you in what I like to call energy signatures. So your own inner guidance is connected to the universe and the universe messages because they're the same thing. Here is the biggest piece before I give you some specifics about how your universe messages, how your inner guidance, how it shows up. And this is kind of the big piece I want you to take away. When you were really, really, really young, you had this absolute awareness that if something felt good, it was good. It was right. It was for you. And then because we live in a messy human experience, even though we're powerful spiritual beings, people who were doing their best, everybody was doing their best. They kind of pulled us away from our own inner guidance. And instead, what we got taught was the same thing they got taught, and kind of on and on, is that no, don't listen to your own guidance. You have to listen to the parent. You have to listen to the minister or the priest or clergy. You have to listen to the coaches. You have to listen to the teachers. You have to listen to your friends or siblings or spouse or significant people. So what I'm here to remind you, and you'll feel it, you'll feel it go, of course, is that I'm here to remind you what you knew long, long, long ago and what you knew before you asked and were granted to be able to plop upon the planet in this awesome human body of yours. What you knew is that when you heard information or saw something or experienced anything, and when it feels good, it's good. It's for you. When it feels good within your heart and within your soul, when it is right with your soul, even if you don't normally use that wording, feel the truth for you about that, the rightness of that. When it sits like ease or love or joy or excitement or passion, any of those renewing positive emotions, when you hear something or witness something or read something or have an experience, and you can feel like when it feels right with your soul, when it feels uplifting or loving or good, it's good. We don't even have to be mad about the fact that we heard very much other than that. There are whole philosophies, whole branches of different religions or thoughts or habits or actions that go, no. You have to get what you know from external, from someone who knows more than you. You and your soul are the majority. You and the universe together are the majority. Be on the lookout for these things because these are the way that your messages show up. The biggest piece, as I just said, is that something just feels right with your soul. You're like, oh, it feels like relief or goodness. Sometimes they come with the external playful signs. I love those. A friend of mine, when she was having some trouble with some things, and I said, yeah, kind of be on the lookout for the internal feels and the external signs. And she called me and said, you are not going to believe this. And I said, oh, try me. And there was a literal sign on the side of some old beat up building as she and her friends were driving down some little country road. And it said, everything is going to be all right. So, or everything is going to work out. There's also external signs. I don't know a lot about it, but the angels and the ascended masters and guides and teachers, whatever all you kind of like to hang out with, they use numbers a lot. So if you keep seeing a number over and over, or you keep getting woken up in the middle of the night or in the afternoon, you're like, I keep seeing that number, that time. The universe is always trying to talk to you. It's playful. It's loving. When you honestly just read a book, if there's something that you're like, that is exactly what I needed to hear right now, or watch a podcast, or listen to any of the social media pieces, parts of things. If something feels like, oh my God, they're talking to me, they're talking to you because the universe uses all of us to talk to each other. Not only though external signs, I want to give you some, what I like to call energy signatures. And they are the way the universe or the mother, father, God figure of divinity or angels, ascended masters, guides and teachers of all kinds. They talk to you through these cool energy signatures. And when I say it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. And I'm going to ask that below in the comments, you type in for me, what are some of your favorite energy signatures when you know the universe or that which is God is talking to you? I get goosebumps. People call them God bumps. When something is really on, people tease me because I'll go like this. Oh, look. It's confirmation for me. Goosebumps are. Also, you know how when you're trying to take a big breath, but then do you notice how every once in a while it's like a breath takes you, like out of nowhere? That's one of my favorite ones also. Also, I cry all the time when I'm feeling real aligned and I feel love. That is one of my biggest ways the universe talks to me. And it's like this, yes, exactly what you're thinking about right now, or that emotion you're having right now, or that perspective of how you're seeing that situation or that person or that world event. When I get tears, there's that like, yeah, that's confirmation. Another way for me sometimes connected, that's funny, it was trying to happen, is a yawn. Sometimes a big yawn will just come in. Every once in a while, I know this is a little weird, I'll get like a little eye twitch. And when it's connected to when I'm working with this particular process or I'm in my journaling or meditation or prayer mode, that for me is one also. A friend of mine said one of her favorites is just she feels this like fullness in her heart, like an actual warmth. She's a real energy girl, so she can kind of feel it, but it's like a warmth and an energy in her heart. One of the biggest ways the universe talks to you, your own inner guidance talks to you, is again, just when it feels right. Sometimes the most exciting thing is when you start knowing that when you've been having a struggle with a challenging situation where you don't know a decision. And be on the lookout. Sometimes you've already known, you already kind of know what there is for you to know. But when you start looking out for it, like, all right, universe, okay, God, okay, higher self, okay, inner being, what is there for me to know? Be on the lookout for all of these cool ways the universe talks to you. And in the comments below, if they were the ones that I named or other ones, it's helpful to people. It's helpful for me because I keep growing my list. the way the universe talks to you. And so write that in there. And remember to always be kind and loving and gentle with you. If you like uplifting material, please subscribe to my channel. I am all about self-love, making inner guidance your highest authority, and intentional manifestation. I'm Dr. Darcy Lord. I'm a self-love expert, and I'm really thankful that you came to play with me today. See you next time.